Oh my god, there it is, Mike. It came back. Oh my gosh.
I command you to go in Jesus' name.
This thing is looking weird. Oh my gosh.
I am doing something a little different with this video. I watched quite a few videos of unexplained creatures and paranormal phenomena, and I can't help but to wonder if there is any way to recreate the video, event, or image. In this video, I'm going to be looking at some recent creature and paranormal videos, events, and images from Reddit, and come up with real-world possibilities to explain each. The last creature video on this list is disturbing, but once I dive deep into the research, the conclusion is shocking.
Oh my gosh. Didn't know something's going on, man. This thing is... Oh my gosh.
This story on Reddit comes from the user named Far From The Fame. I'm not really one who believes in paranormal activity, but I'm considering getting a new phone just because this spooky shit keeps happening. A friend of mine unfortunately committed suicide about 1.5 years ago, but in early 2018, my Messages app started randomly sending me photos of him in my text conversations. And the only device it shows up for is my own phone. I triple checked my phone images and none of them are local files. I checked Google Drive and none of the photos are there either. The only feasible way my phone might have access to them is from Facebook. But I don't know how or why my phone would download a photo from Facebook and keep showing it to me. The first occurrence happened earlier this month. I've covered everyone's face and phone number to protect the identity of the friend and his family, as well as my own. The friend of mine's face is covered with red. It was creepy the first time, but I just shrugged it off. Then it occurred again yesterday, and then again today. Okay, here's my take. I think these images were sent from a later date from someone in the group texts. Sometimes it could take hours or days. Images are very large files. Sending an image and not having enough data or internet connection will cause a hold on the text. This video is posted by the user coledeck. At about 1 second into the video, you can see what appears to be a woman in a white dress that is transparent, looking out over the ocean. Her hair is long and black and even appears to move her arm up as the camera passes. Some are saying this could be the White Witch Woman. When I look at this, I can see that a video editor could create this very easily, as it is only a few frames in which an image would be inserted and keyframed to the motion of the video. It also looks as the palm is being blurred out on the branch. But again, that would require some keyframing. This story comes from the user Yulkrinson93. So I was about 11 years old at the time. I'm 24 right now, and it was my best friend's birthday. Me and many other friends were supposed to meet at his house, have a little cake, and go to the movies to watch Spider-Man. So yeah, I was really excited. So the day comes, and I really wanted to arrive early, so I asked my mom to drive me there at 2 p.m. instead of 3 p.m. Usually, it was a 10-minute drive. We arrived, rang the bell, and the housemaid answered. "Hi, I'm here for Jamie's birthday." She looked confused at me. "We're going to the movies later," she said. "I'm sorry, they left like 2 hours ago. It's 5 p.m. now." I said, "Oh, okay, sorry, bye." I walked back to the car where my mom was waiting and told her everything. We checked the time, and in fact 3 hours had passed since we left the house. We thought that it had been our fault. Maybe the clocks were wrong or something. That was until we arrived at home, and my dad was waiting for us all worried, as we were missing for hours and calls were just not reaching my mom's cell phone. Sometimes I talk with this with my mom and it still freaks us out. How can I explain this 3-hour lapse in time? When I read this story, it brought me back to the time when I was a child and living with ADD. At the time, I didn't know it was ADD, but I could read a book for an hour. I knew I was reading, but at the same time I was thinking about other things in my mind. An hour would go by and I had no clue what I just read. It could also be that he experienced something traumatic at the time and his brain simply blocked it out. But it does not explain why the mother and son had both experienced the same thing. This story comes from the user MunchyBear. I've been wanting to share this for a while. My family owns a business, and one day my mother went to work and found a 6-pack broken on the floor. No employees would fess up to breaking it, and she checked the security monitor. This was the result. I never really gave credence to the story or anything remotely paranormal, but this has changed my mind. When you slow the video down using YouTube settings, it looks to me like the way it falls is inconsistent with simply being pushed or yanked with fishing line. The rotation seems to be accelerated after it starts falling, suggesting a line was looped around the pack. And if this were so, the direction of the pull would suggest someone hiding behind the shelf with the soda bottles on it. I'm also interested in the fuzzy area. That is fuzzy before the orb disappears into it and remains fuzzy till the end. This could be a possibility that the center has been manually blurred. This video would be much easier to examine if it was uploaded directly and not captured on cell phone video. The user does mention in the video description that she used a screen capture program. If that was the case, it would have been much easier to upload directly to YouTube instead of from a cell phone. This post comes from the user donaldamandam. These photos were taken in 2005 with a really crappy shoot digital camera. My sister had just gotten one. It was just her and her friend Tommy in her room at the time. The photo on the left was taken with a flash, and the right without, within seconds of each other. In the right photo, you can see clear as day the face of one person. You can even make out the very round glasses on the face. No one else was with them. Growing up in our parents' house, we always had strange things happening. Noises, things being moved, that kind of stuff. Maybe this was the person behind all the activity. If this is actually a real photo of a ghost, then it's a good piece of evidence. Judging from the picture on the left with the flash, the little wisp of light seems farther out than the image on the right. However, that doesn't particularly mean anything. What we are really looking at is a floating head, as the hoodie on the closet makes it look like her body with the way it is positioned. And judging from the glasses, it seems like it could be from late 60s to the 80s. What concerns me about the darker photo is that if the image was taken with the digital camera in low light, the shutter would have remained open, causing the image to create motion blurring. There is no motion blurring in the image. It's actually pretty crisp. I am thinking a simple day-to-night filter was applied, and applied the woman's face. This image was posted to Reddit by the username PizzaAddictedHelp. A boy died in my hometown. This is a picture his friends took at his memorial. The picture is very unsettling to me. I doubt it's simply blurry. Why is there so much dark space between the figure and the group? It looks so huddled and prepared. Doubt the photographer would be sloppy and not wait for one person. To me, it looks like smoke of some sorts. Possibly, the smoke looked like a ghost in the image and the photographer edited out or darkened the person smoking to keep the ghostly looking smoke in the picture. Rick Grebenek originally posted this video. He said that this entity kept coming up to his house and he decided to try to film it.
is.
In the video, he calls his pastor to ask for help.
Hey Mike, I need you. Alright, you're not gonna believe this. I got it on video now. People think I'm nuts. It's on video, it's playing right now. I put the iPad in the window and now this thing's coming up to the steps in my backyard, Mike.
What's going on?
It's like a weird demonic looking thing and it's like a human. And it's all scratched down. And this is the second time this happened this week. And as I'm talking to you, this is all on recorded. And it doesn't see me. I'm in that, you know, that sunroom. All right, I've been putting the iPad out. It's about around, and it happened. Weird things been happening around this time at night.
Can I record it?
You're on record. Everything's recording now. I can see the thing. It's like looking around weird. It's
recording the video?
Yeah, right now it's on the video. It doesn't see me. I'm sitting back, but I can still see out the window really good. You should see.
Hear
No, it can't. But it's looking around like something out of a weird sci-fi movie. This thing is freaky.
You can see the figure coming back and forth, going further back into his yard and then coming closer to the door. His arms are swaying, his head's looking around, and he's kneeling it. It almost looks as if the figure is glowing.
You gotta wait until you see the video. I got it on video. This is like one out of a million things that people will not. They'll think they won't think I'm crazy no more. Wait until you see this. Oh my God! It's like you should see this thing, Mike. Oh my God! Like a gargoyle. It's like a gargoyle, man. And it's like 35 feet away, and it came out of those weeds. You know what I'm talking about? It's a plant.
left side? Or by the right?
Looking out.
Backyard?
Yeah, on the right side, there's the weeds there going down that sidewalk.
Okay.
I got it on everything, and and everything. The whole thing right now is the iPad's recording everything. Me, you, and this thing. And I don't know. I should. What's the police gonna think? It's looking. Oh my God! Oh my gosh, dude, this thing is weird. Just
Sure it's not somebody who's called the police?
yeah, no, it's a demonic creature. It's not human. And it goes back. It just went back. It dove back. It like wobbled back in. I can't even explain it.
Went back in the weeds?
Yeah, like it knows something's going on. I got it now. I got it on tape.
Huh.
Yeah, just pray. Wait until you see this thing, man.
It will come by.
Oh my God, there it is, Mike. It came back. Oh my gosh.
I command you to go in Jesus' name.
This thing is
Be
looking
gone.
weird. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It knows something's going on, man. This thing is. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
I put a lot of research into this video. The first thing I looked at is if this is CG. The screen from the door would make it impossible to do any kind of CG. It would have to be multiple layers. Camera shooting outside with no screen, figure on green screen, then an overlay of the door screen. But looking into who Rick is, he is not an animator. There is also daylight shots looking out of the screen into the yard at a slightly higher angle. I was able to make out the pastor on the other line. The man is Mike Walters. He is a television pastor. So far, everything checks out in the video. Now we get to Rick's voice in the phone call. He does show moments of stress.
No, it can't, but it's looking around like something out of a weird sci-fi movie. This thing is freaky. It's on video. Huh?
Not a person?
No, it's an evil identity. It's evil entity. This thing's like wicked looking.
You can hear he lets out gasps of air while talking, showing that he has some adrenaline flowing through him. I looked at Rick's house and where it is located. It is located in a heavily wooded area that is in a neighborhood. Now this is all looking to check out, but I have a possible theory that Rick might not even know himself, so here it goes. I think Rick actually thinks he captured a demon or Bigfoot. In Manfield, Ohio, where Rick lives, there's quite a few haunted attractions come Halloween. There is also a well-known award-winning monster costume maker, Robert Kurtzman's Creature Corpse. Robert's company supplies extremely realistic costumes to all of the Halloween attractions. Rick filmed the creature at the end of August, right at the prime time of all the attractions gearing up for the Halloween season of September through October. Robert Kurtzman makes a creature called the Wicked Man that has the same appearance as the figure in the video. I simply think that someone is trying out their scaring skills on Rick. You can even see at the end of the video, the creature stands straight up and walks out of frame to the neighboring home. Why wouldn't he retreat back into the forest? But instead, he walks into the neighborhood. Hey everyone, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for watching.